What's up, y'all? It's Kamikaze MMA coming back for another video. We was right. We was kings. On about 83% of picks. I got two fights wrong. Starting off with the first fight. I picked Jackson McVeigh by first or second round submission. He gets submitted in the second round after doing really well in the first, looking really good, getting a lot of elbows and knees off. And then he nut shots Zachary Reese about 4 times. They finally see one. Zachary Reese is like, okay, I can't take this anymore. 5-minute break. Then Zachary Reese figures out that he could take Jackson McVeigh down. Then goes for a reverse triangle from like side control or something. I'm not exactly sure what position it was in, but goes for a reverse triangle, gets reversed, and then spends the rest of the round on bottom. Second fight starts, immediately takes down Jackson McVeigh, and submits him with a rear naked choke. Got put in it and tapped instantly, essentially. We'll get to a fight where it was really instant, but essentially taps instantly. Miles Johns versus Daniel Marcos. This fight kind of went how I expected, where Daniel Marcos is just better in every facet of the game. Gets a submission in the second round, late in the second round. A lot of submissions, too. We've been seeing a lot more submissions as of recently. Once the heavyweights started pulling off Kimuras, people were like, oh shit, I forgot I could submit, and started submitting again. So, what was the submission? I believe... No, it was a rear naked choke as well. It was a rear naked choke as well. I remember. Because Miles Johns went out cold. And then Daniel Marcos, threw him across the octagon. Denise Gomez, Tisha Pennington, exactly as I said. Bland-ass fight. I didn't pay attention for most of it. I think I might have actually walked out on both of the women's fights and not watched much of either. Made it for Josh Hokit, though. Josh Hokit, however you pronounce his name. I'm a fan of this dude. This dude's a good heavyweight. He was kind of losing the exchange. He was kind of losing the exchanges in the first couple a bit. And then the commentators were like, he's just so small. Look at the size discrepancy. And then he knocks out Max Jimenez. I think it should be pronounced Jimenez, but I think you pronounced it Jimenez, so I'm going to pronounce it Jimenez. He knocks out Max Jimenez in under a minute. Just goes over. The pictures in the thumbnail. Brutal KO. Brutal KO. It was almost like the Austin Lane one. Was that Austin Lane? I think it was Austin Lane that got KO'd against the fence. But Max woke up right after. It was kind of shocking. When he went down, it was like, oh, this is bad. And then he just woke up right after. It was a little strange, but Jacqueline Cavalcanti won the first round clear, won the second round clear. I left for the third round, so I didn't see the third round. I was like, nothing's going to happen, nothing exciting, so I'm just going to assume that she won the third as well. Let me know in the comments if I'm wrong, guys. Let me know. Oh, gosh, I just got an alert. We got to go over that, but not yet. Ricky Simone versus Hani Barcelos. I did not think Hani Barcelos was going to easily outbox Ricky Simone. Just easily outbox him for 3 rounds. He took him down once, didn't get really any position from it, really got nothing from that. Spending a lot of energy trying to get takedowns. Wasn't a great game plan since he was whooping his ass on the feet. I mean, I guess, keep him guessing up against the fence, keep him guessing. But, Hani Barcelos looks good, dude. He looks good. I'm not going to pick him to lose to anyone outside of the top 15. Maybe even top 10 at this point. I don't know. We'll have to see his next fight. But good performance from Hani Barcelos. His uppercuts were nasty. His straights were fast, precise, and pretty nasty as well. Ricky Simone got rocked 3 or 4 times in this fight. Really good performance from Hani Barcelos. Moving up, Hyder Mill versus Jamal Emmers. Terrible performance from Hyder Mill. He looked He looked like he wanted to give up in the third round, at the end of the second, like right before the third round began. He was like gagging on his mouthpiece. Terrible look. Jamal Emmers, in my opinion, I think he lost the first round. I think Hyder Mill won the first round on damage. I mean, he almost got knocked. It looked like a knockdown. I think he slipped, but it looked like a knockdown. And I think even if it's not a knockdown, it looked like one, and the judges aren't going based off what it is. They're going based off what they see. So I think Jamal Emmers won the second and third clearly, though. Just put a pace and put a beating on Hyder Mill. Moving up, Christian Leroy Duncan versus Marco Tulio. I don't know. I might have said that Marco Tulio was going to win the first. Marco Tulio did not win a second of this fight. He was getting beaten and battered the entirety of the fight. I thought he got knocked down in the first too, but he didn't apparently. Christian Leroy Duncan's great. I mean, when I saw this matchup, I was like, Marco Tulio is dangerous. Christian Leroy Duncan doesn't get finished, though. This dude was getting pieced up for a second, and then he's like, you know what? I'm kind of sick of this. Puts him out. The clinch was working for Marco Tulio, which kind of surprised me, too. Christian Leroy's Duncan clinch game is really, really good. But he just he spams spinning back fist the entire fight and rocked Marco Tulio bad in the second. Like, hit him. You could see Marco was like, ooh. Marco swings back. 1-2. Marco's like, oh, I'm really hurt. Starts to fall down. Then, out of nowhere, he goes unconscious. Weird situation. Like, he's like posting on the ground to like act like he's gonna go unconscious, and then he like acts like he goes unconscious, and then Christian Leroy Duncan lands another one that just, sent him to the shadow realm. Like, that was bad. I didn't think Marco Tulio was gonna wake up from that one, honestly. That was bad. That was a bad KO. I don't know what Marco Tulio was doing. Maybe it just like took a second for his brain to shut off, but he got hit. He was like wobbling. And then he was like, oh shit, I have to go down. And then he just got knocked out in the middle of him wobbling around. Really bizarre circumstance. Never seen anything like that. But yeah, so Marco Tulio, I don't know what to say. Genuinely. Moving up, Chris Padilla versus Ismael Bonfim. Bonfim's gotta get cut, bro. He's gotta get cut. This dude has quit twice now in the octagon. The way he went down, now, this is, with the recent controversy, this is making me question if he threw the fight. He gets hit with something somewhat okay. Like, the shot probably did hurt. Sells it. He sells it like he's like, he gets hit and he goes, oh. Falls down and just starts covering up and like is looking like, are you gonna hit me? Just hit me. I'm here. Just hit me. I'm gonna go for the leg. Yeah. Just hit me. Like, that looked terrible. Cut him. Immediately cut him. Cut him right now. I was high on this dude when he knocked out Terrence McKinney because it was cool. It was a good knockout. He looked good. He was but dude, he's been terrible. He beat who? Vince Pichel? He beat Vince fucking Pichel? That's who he beat? That's like his claim to fame now. Dude, he's got 2 wins in the UFC and 3 losses. What are we doing keeping this guy around? He's been finished by all 3. Terrible. Cut him from the sport. Not the organization, from the sport. No, I'm just joking. Chris Padilla, that was an alright performance. I don't rate Ismael Bonfim high at all anymore, so it was a good performance, cool. It's not going to help me pick a fight in the future. I'm just going to be like, oh, Chris Padilla looked okay against Bonfim. He finished him. Who doesn't? Terrence McKinney and 48-year-old Vince Pichel? Okay. You just can't rate it highly. Muslim Salikov versus Uros Medic. I almost got this fight right, except for Muslim Salikov didn't throw anything the entirety of the fight. Muslim Salikov went in there to get knocked out by Uros Medic. You can't prove that wrong. Let's see if he threw 5 strikes. He landed 2 of them. This dude was literally standing like this the entire fight. Like, whoa, what is this dude going to throw at me? Dude, you're like 40. You've been in so many fights. Throw something. Don't just look at him like, well, when are you going to knock me out? That's what I signed up for. And so Uros just, lands a good stiff left hand from southpaw. Puts him down. Puts 2-3 shots more on him. Fight's over. Good stoppage. Not going to complain about it. It was a weird fight, though. Muslim Salikov threw like 2 punches the entirety of the fight. Moving up to the co-main event, we got Matt Schnell and Joseph Morales in the co-main event. What the fuck are we doing? We have Christian Leroy Duncan on a card, and we have Joseph Morales and Matt Schnell on a card. Matt Schnell hasn't won a fight in the UFC ever. Obviously, I'm joking. He's won maybe a fight. Oh, he beat Jimmy Flick. Jimmy the Brick, dude. Other than that, he's beat Suma Durji, which Suma Durji just won by KO, which is weird to have a win over Suma Durji. He used to win back in 2019, okay? Until he got KO'd by Alexandra Pantoja. What is Matt Schnell doing in the sport? He retired after losing to Cody Durden last year. He retired. He took off his gloves. He was like, I'm done. This is my retirement, bro. And he just comes back. It's like he enjoys quitting in fights. I mean, dude, the guillotine was literally in for 4 seconds and he tapped. If you've never trained before, then that's one thing. You're like, oh, shoot, that's a tight guillotine, like Joe Rogan, who's apparently a jiu-jitsu black belt. That's a tight guillotine. Bro, if you can get out of essentially any submission unless you're out cold. Unless you're out cold, you can get out of every submission. And arm and guillotines, I don't know if I've ever seen anyone go out cold with an arm and guillotine. I don't know if I've ever seen it. It's literally just like you're a pussy if you tap to an arm and guillotine. Really, you are. I mean, like I remember I was training once and someone got me in an arm and guillotine and my jaw got locked from it for like I still have issues with my jaw because I was like, I'm not tapping to an arm and guillotine because they don't put you out cold. They don't put you out cold unless you have like one cardio. What's it called? Oh my gosh. If you have one carotid artery. That's the only way you go out cold from an arm and guillotine. No one should be tapping to an arm and guillotine unless they have, but that's like a single arm. That's like just the head. If it's just the head and they have it wrapped up, that's fine. You're going to go out cold to that. And you're not going out cold to an arm and guillotine, especially after 4 seconds. You're not going out cold, dude. You're a professional fighter. Do not tap to an arm and guillotine. And then Joseph fucking Morales goes, oh, I fucking won. Fuck this dude. I don't want to see this dude ever fight again. Cut him from the sport again. You beat Matt Schnell, dude. You beat Matt Schnell. Cody Durden fucking submitted Matt Schnell on 4 days' notice. What the fuck are you celebrating for? Especially celebrating like that. You're trying to attract 7-year-old fans? How old's this dude? Like 30-something? You're not going to be in the sport when they're even able to buy a pay-per-view. Fucking dickhead. Oh, fuck. How old is this dude? Let's figure out how old this dude is. 30. He's fucking 31 years old. I'm 20 fucking 1 years old. And I'm not a fucking little bitch, okay? What the fuck are you doing celebrating like that? Grow a pair and grow up, you fucking pussy. That actually made me. That made me some of the most mad I've ever been watching a fight. I genuinely was just like, they need to cut him immediately. I don't care that you won, dude. This is like what's his name? The tiny British rat dude, the British rat dude. He was a flyweight guy. He just got a recent KO. He got like a teep to a head kick. I don't know. I don't fucking remember. He beat Manel Cap. What's his name, dude? It's gonna piss me off. Anyways, Gabriel Bonfim versus Randy Brown. Bit of an early stoppage, I will say. Bit of an early stoppage. But Randy Brown was out, bro. Look at this. Okay. Look at this, dude. If I'm a ref, all right? If I'm a ref, fuck, I don't have it on my phone. If I'm a ref and I see Randy Brown just go like, fall down like that, I'm probably going to stop that fight, honestly. Watching it live, I was like, why the fuck did they step in? But the angle they had it at wasn't perfect to see how bad the ref saw Randy Brown. Like, the dude looked out cold on the feet. And then when he hit the ground, he, like, woke up. But, yeah, so, I mean, Gabriel Bonfim is a threat to welterweight. He is. I'm shocked to say that. I really am. I'm shocked to say that Gabriel Bonfim's a threat. But, I mean, Muhammad Makayev, that's his name. Fuck that dude. This is like you need to cut Joseph Morales. He's the Muhammad Makayev now, flyweight. Like, what are you doing, dude? You're 31. What are you doing? You're 31, okay? If you were like 18, if you were 18 making your UFC debut, and you're like, oh, I know how to, but you're 30 fucking one, dude. You're 30 fucking one. Grow up. You probably have a kid. Grow the fuck up, dude. Fuck, man. Gabriel Bonfim's a threat. It fucking ruined my whole fucking experience. I mean, I picked 83%, dude. I got 2 fights wrong out of 12. I got 10 fights right, bro. But fucking Joseph Morales going, ooh, ooh, ooh. Fucking goofball. Get him the fuck off my screen. Gabriel Bonfim's a threat to welterweight. His striking looked incredible. He beat Randy Brown on the feet for the 2 1/4 round that it was. He looks good, dude. He looks good. We know his grappling's good. His cardio has been somewhat proven since Nicholas Dalby back in 2023. I thought that shit was last year. That's why I was gonna lean Randy Brown. I mean, I technically did pick Randy Brown. I did say Gabriel Bonfim would win, but it would be a controversial decision. I did not think he was going to beat Randy Brown on the feet. He looked about 4 inches shorter than Randy Brown, which was crazy. I thought they were like similar heights. I thought Bonfim was 6'2", 6'3", and Brown was 6'4", but I don't even think Bonfim was 6 feet. He might have been 6 feet, and Randy Brown was 6'4", something like that. But yeah, cut Joseph Morales. I should have put that in the thumbnail, but I didn't even want to think of that. But really, Matt Schnell needs to retire. He already retired last year. Why is he still fighting? Like, I get it. I do get it to a degree, as, you know, the UFC, they're like, this dude's like a highlight reel. This dude just keeps getting finished by everyone we put in front of him. Like, but come on, dude. Is that what you want? You want to just get a paycheck to get finished? I mean, that's probably what he's doing. He tapped the second. It was almost like, I really believe Matt Schnell was like, oh, I'm going to get KO'd if I stay on the feet. So let me just shoot in a takedown, give him a guillotine, and tap instantly. I really think I don't think he fought that at all. He didn't do anything. He went into the guillotine and he was like, oh, well, the fight's over. Oh, look, I didn't get knocked out. It's a little sad, but, you know, just, dude. I mean, you know, I respect the hustle. If you're just going out there to tap to whatever the person puts you in, I get it. But if you want to, like, I don't know, it's just weird. You have to be telling your friends, though, you know I threw that shit. I just wanted my paycheck, bro. I just wanted my paycheck. You know, I'm probably not going to be champ. So I just wanted my paycheck. I threw that shit. I could have beat him. You know, unless you're saying that, it's fine. But, bro, cut both of them. Cut Joseph Morales. Cut Matt Schnell. Cut Ismael Bonfim. Fuck these dudes. I don't need these dudes in the sport. Especially Ismael Bonfim quitting too. It's like, why do we have quitters in the sport? Because it's not. I mean, Matt Schnell does give us some highlights, though. But Bonfim doesn't really give us highlights. He just kind of quits, which isn't fun. It's not fun to see someone tap. Like the Miles Johns one, him going out was like, whoa, dude, this is a cool submission. This dude put him out cold. Like, Miles Johns you need to give him a new contract. Honestly, I think the fact that he didn't tap and went out cold deserves a new contract. And you might give it to Matt Schnell, even though this dude just tapped. I don't want to see tappers. Honestly, I think we should start a precedent. We should start a precedent where tappers get cut from the sport. If you're gonna tap during a submission, you don't deserve to be champ. Sorry, you don't. You don't deserve. You know who didn't tap? Marab. Marab ain't tap. Marab ain't tapped from that submission from Ricky Simone. He ain't tapped. Look at him now. If you're tapping in a fight, in a professional UFC fight, like an amateur, maybe. You know, if you're in the gym, yeah, tap. When you're on the world stage of MMA, if you tap, cut them from the UFC. Cut them. Cut them. I'm gonna make a whole new video about this right now. Peace.